Welcome to my new video blog. Video blogging, also referred to as vlogging, is something that I have wanted to do for a while now. I've been putting it off and making excuses for not getting it done, doing all kinds of things in the meantime, and not moving forward. So today, I've spent pretty much the whole day getting everything set up and having that OCD of it has to be this way and it has to be that way, and then finally saying, okay, you just need to get in front of the camera and get the first one done. So you're all aware, if you follow my Facebook post, that I love words. And I love doing the word of the day and taking a word, dissecting it, and figuring out different meanings and approaches to understanding that word. So it's not going to be much different from that, or it may be. It just depends on what the subject is that I feel compelled that I really wanted to talk about. So today we're going to start out with awareness. What does the word awareness mean to you? Is it something that you're... It's probably not the best word to start with, really. Okay, so let me dial this back. So I started with awareness because I was given this exercise of being able to start your video blogging and ways to do it. And it was suggested to go through the alphabet. So awareness is A. So maybe I need to come back to awareness. Awareness is, for me, today, for example, I was aware of my ability, there's another A word, I was aware of my ability to find several other things to do in place of what I'm doing right now. In other words, I was procrastinating, I was putting things off, or putting this off just to get started. But why? What caused me, or what has been causing me, to put this off and not just sit down and do it? How often do we do that? For me, a lot. I will find 20 other different things to do if it means not doing the hard things. So what are the hard things for you? It could be anything, really. As simple as me sitting in front of this camera. We all know I'm used to being on the other side of that camera. So for me, awareness of me putting things off and putting other things in front of just getting this done. Just do it. Just get it done. Move on past it. And then I'll feel even more empowered the next time. It'll be easier the next time. And maybe I won't put things off as much. I'll get more done. So awareness. Okay, so this whole video blogging series, the project, the exercise, what I'm working through is the alphabet. So they said, start with the alphabet, go through the letters, do a word, and that will give me the prompt for each of these blogging exercises or vlogging exercises. What will the subject be? The subject could be anything, really. The idea is to not get caught up in the weeds, which I tend to do. And in getting caught up in the weeds, I end up not getting it done. And a week will go by, month will go by, year will go by. I'll look back at my journal notes, and all of a sudden, the time has just passed, and there's so many things that I wanted to get done, but I keep putting it off because I get caught up in the what will people think, the how will this be received, the just the feelings of vulnerability. And I'm learning that I didn't worry about changing my clothes. Yes, I put a little bit of makeup on because that's just something I need to do. But I stopped worrying about other people's opinions because you know what? People are going to have their opinion regardless. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, let them. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned here lately, is to just let them. People are going to do. People are going to do whatever. Why are you getting caught up in allowing them to affect what you do? And half the time they're not paying attention to you anyway, because they're too caught up in themselves or themselves. So that's where we are. My plan is to also strip the audio from this and put it over on the podcast side of things. Another thing that I have let slide, because I get too caught up in it being perfect instead of just worrying about getting the message out there. And whether the message is for you or for someone else, or whether it's just me and my random thoughts caught and my rambling, this is just where I am in my life. I want my voice to be heard. I want to help others find their voice, because I think that's important. For the longest time, I wouldn't even use my voice because I felt like it had too much of an accent, or that people were judging me because of it. And finally, I am learning to just not care. Because as it turns out, I'm learning that people like to hear the things. And if I can help just one person in sharing the things and just my thought process, right or wrong, it doesn't really matter. And from an opinion point of view, you don't have to agree with me, just as I don't have to agree with other people. If it gives you the opportunity to think in a different way and open your mind to a different thought process or not, it's a win-win for everyone. So I hope you will follow along. I hope you get some valuable content from where I'm going with this, and we'll just see where it takes me. I'm not really sure.